Have you ever stopped to wonder what it truly meant to be a gladiator? Were they mere pawns in a violent game for the entertainment of Roman crowds? Or was their existence far more intricate, layered, and, dare we say it, even glamorous at times? The truth behind these iconic figures is much more fascinating than their portrayal in Hollywood blockbusters. Gladiators are often seen as brutal warriors, condemned to fight to the death in blood-soaked arenas. And while it's true that their lives were steeped in violence, the reality was far more nuanced. Did you know that not all gladiators were slaves or prisoners of war? Many of them were, but some were free men, yes, free men, who voluntarily stepped into the arena. Why, you ask? For fame, fortune, and a shot at immortality. It may sound like an insane career choice to us, but in ancient Rome, it was one of the few paths to true celebrity status. Before a gladiator ever set foot in the arena, they underwent rigorous training at schools called ludi. These weren't just training centers, they were full-fledged gladiator academies, complete with experienced trainers, strict schedules, and specialized diets. Imagine waking up at the crack of dawn every day to face hours of relentless physical training, perfecting your skills with a variety of weapons, and mastering the art of survival. Gladiators weren't just brawlers, they were tacticians, athletes, and performers all rolled into one. Despite the grueling nature of their work, the ludi were also places of camaraderie. The men trained together, sparred together, and often formed bonds stronger than family. They understood each other's fears and hopes, knowing that any match could be their last. These bonds, forged in the fires of shared struggle, brought a bittersweet sense of brotherhood, one that was both empowering and heartbreaking. Once in the arena, gladiators became the stars of the show. They were the action heroes of their day, complete with fans, admirers, and yes, groupies. The most successful fighters had fan clubs that cheered their names and followed their every match. These weren't just nameless warriors. They were given nicknames, crafted personas, and even inspired graffiti on Roman walls. Can you imagine ancient Romans carving love notes or messages of encouragement to their favorite fighters? The rewards for winning were equally grand. Gladiators could earn significant prize money, gifts, and fame that extended beyond the arena. Some even became so wealthy that they could buy their freedom, transitioning from warriors to celebrities. However, even those who achieved fame couldn't escape the brutal realities of their profession. Injuries were common, and death was always just one misstep away. The stakes were unimaginably high, but for many, the glory was worth the risk. And then there was the food. Forget the image of gladiators feasting on roasted meat after every match. In reality, their diet was surprisingly plant-based, earning them the nickname barley men. Their meals were rich in carbohydrates, grains, legumes, and vegetables, designed to fuel their intense training sessions and ensure they had the stamina to endure grueling fights. It wasn't glamorous, but it was effective. Gladiators also played a significant role in Roman culture. They were more than just fighters. They were symbols of the values Rome held dear: discipline, strength, and unyielding courage. Their battles reflected the Romans' love of spectacle and their obsession with power and control. But beyond the blood and spectacle, gladiators were individuals. They had dreams, fears, and aspirations. They were husbands, fathers, and sons who fought not just for survival, but for a shot at something greater, a legacy that would outlive them. Now, here's a question for you. Knowing all the risks and rewards, would you have had the courage to step into the arena and face the roar of the crowd?